Hello, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever time you are joining me. I'm so happy that you're tuning in to this presentation and video on brand twins. I love to educate my community about the intellectual property and a lot of the common questions that I get. I love to create videos and content surrounding that so that it's easy for creative entrepreneurs and small business owners to know what to do and how to navigate uncharted waters. So today's video is going to be on brand twins. Another business has my name. What can I do? Oftentimes, I get a lot of inquiries from clients who are concerned that there's a business who has the same name or a confusingly similar name to them, and they're wondering what rights do they have and what can they do. So, for starters, a trademark is a word, symbol, or words that represent a product or business. So your business name or brand name is what the public comes to identify your business with and associate certain products and goods with the things that you provide. There are some cases where companies infringe on the existing trademark rights of another company by using that same brand name in advertising or marketing. And then there are also some cases where two companies with the same brand name are brand twins. So that begs the question, what is a brand twin? Before I get into what is a brand twin? What is it not? I want to take us back to a great time in the history of this country where R&B music was thriving and we had some wonderful artists. So when companies who share the same brand name, they're brand twins, and I have this great visual to really get you guys going and bring it all home. So we're going to take a throwback legal lesson here. So, I don't know if many of you are Usher or R. Kelly fans or former Usher and R. Kelly fans, but in 2007, Usher and R. Kelly collaborated on a song called Same Girl. Pretty much the premise behind the video, if you have not seen it, was that Usher and R. Kelly were both courting the same woman, or they were courting a woman and they both really, really liked her. And as friends, they began to share with each other about their love, their undying love and passion for this wonderful lady. And the more information they shared with one another about the lady, the more they realized that they actually have fallen in love with, quote unquote, the same girl. So they planned a wonderful and funny trap, so to speak, to trap the lady and really show her that, oh, you've been playing us both, but now we figured you out. And because they assumed they were actually messing with the same girl. But in reality, she had a twin sister. So what the heck does this have to do with trademarks? Nothing and everything. When you have a brand twin, it can appear to be the same. It may have the same name, but on the substance, it's quite different. So even though they thought that there was some confusion because they believed that they were messing with the same girl, in reality, they weren't. Other examples of brand twins are Finlandia vodka, Finlandia cheese, Domino's sugar, Domino's pizza, Dove chocolate, and Dove soap, which is my absolute favorite example to provide. So you notice that when I spoke about Finlandia vodka and cheese, these are two different companies. They're selling two different products, but they have the same name. It is the same thing with Domino's sugar and Domino's pizza. It's the same name, but they're both selling two completely different types of food. Food that if you wanted a pizza, you're not going to go and be confused and buy a bag of sugar. And the same rationale is applied to Dove chocolate and Dove soap. It's the same name, however, they're selling two completely different products. So, what should you do if a business has your same brand name? You need to apply the same girl analysis. Ask, is there a risk for confusion? So what are some questions? Confusion means that if there's actual confusion, it is the people who are your customers or clients may confuse your brand and business with a competing brand or business because they are selling the same goods or services that you are. If they're selling the same products, selling them on the same channels, and selling them to the same audience, then there might be a risk of actual confusion. These are, great questions that you can ask yourself before coming to an attorney to really determine whether or not someone is infringing on your existing trademark. And if they're not infringing, perhaps you just have a brand twin. And if all else fails, you can always contact our office. This is the Creators Law Firm, and you can get to us via our website or phone. And I will certainly assist you if you need to determine whether or not there's actually been some infringement on your brand name or if you have a brand twin. I hope this presentation was incredibly helpful for you, especially if you encounter having a brand twin. You'll know what to do, how to approach it, and hopefully there won't be a case of infringement, but just you have a same girl situation a la R. Kelly and Usher in 2007. I hope this was helpful and enlightening. And if so, tag a fellow entrepreneur in the comments, share on your timeline. And when you share on the timeline, be sure to tag the Creators Law Firm and share some tips of what you learned that maybe you didn't know before. I hope you have a wonderful evening or day, and I'm looking forward to seeing you or hearing from you soon and seeing all the shares and comments. Have a great one.